What's going on, guys? It's your boy Larry, and we back for the cookout, man. We always got them hot opinions, and we coming out hot. Let's go, man. Hey, man, great game by the Atlanta Hawks, man. I don't care if Joel Embiid didn't play. We beat him, and that's all that matters. Woohoo! All right, so Atlanta Hawks win 139 to 132. Tyrese Maxey fouled out, trying to play against Trae Young, being a little bit too physical, leaving his feet, knowing he shouldn't be trying to attempt any blocks with 5 fouls. Because, I mean, he fouled out. That pretty much hurt them. Joel Embiid didn't play. So, in overtime, once they lost him, that was a wrap. That was a wrap. But the start of the game was Jalen Johnson. The star of the game was Jalen Johnson. And we watching JJ grow up right before our eyes, man. We needed that win. That's a great moral victory. Well, not even moral victory. I mean, we won. All right, Tobias Harris was going off. He had 32, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Tyrese Maxey had 35. Had 35 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. And then Marcus Morris Sr. had 17 points. That's the only reason they was in it, because that one player did something that he normally don't do. He shot 45% from the field, 35% from 3, had 51 rebounds. Oh, we out-rebounded him by 4, at 26 to 6 to 32. So we passed the ball more. All right, Yucca Kongu, great game by Yucca Kongu, 19 points, 11 rebounds. Hold up, man. I got to refresh the chat. My bad. There we go. There we go. The heck? Okay, there we go. All right, so Yucca Kongu, great game by Yucca Kongu, had 5 fouls, 19 points. Virgo Life say a win is a win. Exactly, Virgo Life. That's what I'm talking about, fam. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. That sounded for you. Great game by Yucca Kongu. Probably the best game of the season by Yucca Kongu. Yucca Kongu had what? Did he have 4 blocks today too? Hold on. Let me click on his name to see, because it's not showing. Oh, he didn't even do that. All right. Let me go back. Go back. There we go. Showing all the stats now. All right, here we go. Now he had 2 blocks. I thought he had 3 or 4. All right, whatever. Thought he had 1 in the first half and then had 2 in overtime. But yeah, 19 points, 5 rebounds. He had 6 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. Best game of the season for Yucca Kongu. Sadie Bay, 15 points. Missed a lot of open threes, but hit one of them. He was actually kept him in the game with his poor shooting, but he had 10 rebounds, so that's excellent. 10 rebounds, 15 assists. He also had 6 offensive rebounds. So yeah, getting us second chance points. Always love that. But here's the man of the game right here. Jalen Johnson, JJ, aka the X Factor. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming in. Yep. Appreciate you, fam. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, JJ the X Factor. 25 points, 16 rebounds. Like he was out here Clint Capella. Hey, yo, I didn't know JJ could rebound like that. Like, he was doing that in College Park, but to do this up here at this level, he had Tobias Harris on him. Hey, man, that's a good rebounding night. Yo, what's up, Darren Barry? I see you, fam. Welcome back to the stream. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through. I see you, cuz. Give me that sounder. 2 months with it. I see you, fam. Trae Young had 28 points, but most of it from free throws. Had half his points from free throws. Had 11 assists, but 5 turnovers. So basically 6 assists. Was a +6 when he was on a +7 when he was on the court. DeJounte Murray cooking, 25 points. Great game by DeJounte Murray. He kind of slumped off in the second half, but without him in the first half, it would have been bad. Virgo Light said Jalen the light-skinned Magic Johnson. Man, he was doing a little bit of everything, man. X Factor in the building, boy. The X Factor. Yeah, we got to get that name to stick. But look at this starting lineup. 19, 15, 25, 28, 20. Wow. 25 again, man. That's what I'm talking about. Look how efficient JJ was, too. 8 for 13 from the field. 3 for 4 from 3. 6 from 6 from the free-throw line. JJ had 2 blocks, 1 steal, 7 assists, 16 rebounds, and only 1 turnover, bro. JJ was out there hooping. JJ was the best player on the Hawks team. And really and truthfully, he was the best player on the court. You got a 25 and 16 and 17 assists, 2 blocks and a steal. Yeah, I know Maxey had 35, but he had no 16 rebounds. Nah, JJ was hooping. Wow. And he was super efficient. Matt Geiger in the building. What's up, Matt? I see you. Let me open up the phone lines to talk so you guys can come in and talk about the game. But yeah, man, the big thing is, man, Jalen Johnson should be considered for most improved player in the league. He should be considered. Definitely need to be in them talks. All right, guys, here go the link. What up, Chris? Come on, pop in, Chris. Come on, let's get A1 Forever in the chat. Got my man Chris in the chat. Got a wealth of knowledge of all sports of Atlanta. Come on, there go the link right there. Let's go. Appreciate you coming in. Y'all check out the link in the description, man. A1 Forever. Got some good content. Be over there with Smitty Sports Machine Forever. The 95 Sports Machine Forever. That's a combo. The 3-headed monster. Like Hydra. Chris says DJ had 5 straight games with 20 points. Hawks' fault for this one. Maxey fouling out was big. JJ ruled overtime. JJ ruled the game. But yeah, he definitely ruled overtime. Bang, bang. Get him off my court, man. The game tied up. Hit that 3. That was clutch, bro. That was clutch. All right. So, yeah, let's look at the bench also. Bruno Fernando coming in, giving us 8 points with +8. Had 3 blocks, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, only 1 turnover. Let's go, Bruno. I see you, Bruno. That's a dub. That's a dub game by Bruno. For real. Applause in the chat for that, too. Bogey out here trying to shoot them in the game with 1 for 8 for 3. 15 points. Him and Sadiq Bey were trying to shoot them in the game. And when I say shoot them in the game, it was your boy. Keep Philly in the game. Alan Brooks. What's up, Alan Brooks? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. Sound of people. Yeah, I don't care if Philly didn't have Embiid. A win is a dub. Need it. Gotta have it. Got to have it. Boom, 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 boom. Trey just missed 2 points off a 30 and 10 game, but so what? We got the dub, and that's all that mattered. Horrible shooting night by Trey Young, though. 2 for 8 from 3. Hate to see it. But when he needed to pass the ball up, he was diming people up, setting his guys up for the win. So I love to see that. All right, for the Hawks shot 73% from the free throw line, almost costing the game, to be honest, like it did the last game. Hawks shot 35% from 3, shot 47.1% from the field goal. We got 16 offensive rebounds. 39 got a total of 55 rebounds. 32 assists, so we was swinging that ball around, giving up a good shot for a better shot. Love to see that. Got to get the ball moving, man. We get kind of stale in those moments at the end of the game. If we will move the ball around crisply, we would get easier baskets. But overall, man, I ain't apologizing for no win. Oh, well, should have played Embiid. And they almost stole this one, too, to be honest. Marcus Morris with 17 points was almost the deciding factor in this game. So, luckily, he was so hot in the first quarter or the first half. It's just like, come on, man. We really going to lose some Marcus Morris? But luckily, we pulled it out. Got it to overtime, and then JJ took over. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see, man. DeJounte Murray. Hold on. Let me go back. Oh, my bad. They're at the bottom. Also, man, shout out to Trent Forrest. Underrated. He only had 4 points, but he had 5 assists. No, my bad. He had 3 assists and 5 rebounds. Played some good on-ball defense in the first half, too. So that was key also. Matt Geiger in the building. What up, fam? I see you. Appreciate you coming back. That sounded for you. Appreciate you, fam. One down, 4 to go at home. Big win. Yeah, we got to get them how we can take them, bro. Get them how we can take them. For real. Yeah, Bruno Fernando, unsung heroes of this game. Bruno Fernando and Trent Forrest played some excellent defense where they were in. What's up, Mono Bell? What up, fam? I see you. They just coming through. Yep, at least the Hawks can give us a little ray of sunshine in its cloudy Falcon cloud. As a Hawks win in overtime, gotta love that. I hope so, Mono Bear. And for those who don't know, if you're new to the channel, man, I got a beard challenge with my viewers. And the Atlanta Hawks have to win 3 in a row so I can shave my beard. Now you say, man, that ain't nothing. I'm surely the Hawks have won 3 games in a row. Only once. We won 4 games at the beginning of the season. After losing the first 2, won 4 in a row to go 4-2. We ain't won 3 in a row since. So that's why I got the beard challenge going. So yeah, hopefully we got 5 home games in a row. So hopefully we can get it then. 76ers lost this game. Most people will count this as an L. So I'm glad we took this dub. But it's still pitiful that we gave up 132 points with a team that didn't have Embiid. But again, a win is a dub. Whatever. We could talk about it in practice. Like, yeah, we did give up 132 to a team without Embiid in overtime, but still, we got the dub. So, Pacers must be slowed down, though. For real, we can't give up another 150. Yeah, we done gave up 150 in 2 out of our 3 games with the Pacers. I think this is the last game versus the Pacers coming up on Friday. Oh, is it Friday or hold on? Let's see. Okay, Alan Brooks. That's what's up. Yep. Shout out to Antoine Smitty Smith of the Smitty Sports Machine. Always got good content over there. Mainly been doing the Falcons doing Falcon season, but he's sprinkling everything to be honest. Yeah, Jalen Johnson, they showing his stats right now. Just an excellent game by Jalen Johnson. The X Factor. We gotta get that nickname going, guys. The X Factor. I think we just hit shots, man. It was a lot of stagnant ball play going on at the end of the game because we had a 6-point lead and we let it go. And then we had to climb back into it to force it to overtime. So yeah, it got real stagnant. Then we started moving the ball again. But yeah, we do a lot of hero ball, to be honest, at the end of the game. Either DeJounte or Trey trying to just take 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. The ball moved faster. And in overtime, yeah, we moved it around, penetrate, kick it out, and the guy actually hit the open jumper. It's becoming a open thing that Sadiq Bey is always being left over. Beasley said JJ is a guy now. What up, Beasley? I see you. Appreciate you coming through. Welcome to the stream. All right, we got my man A1 Forever on the stream. What up, fam? I see you. Welcome back.
What it do, family? You all right?
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me turn you up, and then let me turn down his echo because you came in a little echo. So hold on. That's my bad. Go ahead and bing bing. And where's my boom? There we go. All right. What up?
Yeah.
What up, Tip? What's going on, man?
Hey, man. Happy to be at the cookout. Thank you for inviting me, man.
Yes, sir. You always welcome to the cookout, bro. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, man. Well, I'm not going to lie about this. I'm glad we was able to gut this one out, y'all.
Yeah.
Really glad we was able to really establish ourselves against Philly. But like I said, Maxey fouling out, that was big, man, because, I mean, he had 35 points tonight.
Yeah.
And him fouling out, that was, like I said, big thing for the Hawks. But the biggest thing, Jalen Johnson, man. And Jalen, I'm sorry, that's Jalen's spot. Everybody really has to fall behind Jalen Johnson, and that's including Sadiq Bey, DeAndre Hunter. Whenever Jalen Johnson wants to be in the game, he needs to be in the game. And that's where I'm at with it. Come on now, 25, 16, and 7. Are you serious? He is showing his abilities, bro.
Bro, this dude right here was like he was Clint Capella mixed up with some dude we ain't never had on this team before. You know what I'm saying? Like,
remember in the beginning when we did the Hawks in review with Pat Benson, we was talking about JJ. Hopefully he was going to be a big role and talking about his abilities. And I know I've said it, and I know you said it as well about he really has that point forward ability. And Jalen Johnson, honestly, he has shown the ability, and I believe before the season out, we're going to see a triple double from Jalen Johnson.
Oh
We're
yeah,
definitely
man.
going to see it because he's
Oh
he's
yeah.
already like flirted with it, and just right here, he's even closer. I see Jalen Johnson, man, being able to be that mismatch nightmare that he's already been, but continuously getting better at it, and being able to set up guys like Trey. Like it's gonna make it tougher for defenses once Jalen continues to get better, and you have to put his name in the most improved player conversation. I know it's other guys that's doing their thing too, but I
Yeah.
just feel like there's nobody who is more impactful to their team right now than a Jalen Johnson. It's
Okay.
just
Yeah, yeah.
since
I
he's
feel that.
been, I mean, just since he's been back, the Hawks have been like a different team as far as like being competing. Of course, we still have laps on defense. That's just going to be there because I believe that comes down to personnel.
Yes.
But as far as Jalen Johnson goes, since he's been back with the Hawks, he's just been um, out of this world, man. And I'm just glad that he's on this team. And I believe that him and Trey are two players. There's a lot of trade speculation going on, but those two players you just can't touch. You just
Yeah,
can't
and
have them.
speaking of Trey, Breezy said in the chat, Breezy like Trey losing the team in the locker room. I don't know about that, bro. Not the,
I
what
don't.
I
I
saw.
don't really know about that either.
I don't
Um,
know about that. I think some
I,
players. I think that Jonte is frustrated because him and Trey don't mesh. But I don't know about him losing the locker room. I mean,
I mean, you
that's kind of
obviously you
strong.
just see it with the rotations anyway. They don't play much together anyway,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
and then you see one on the bench, and then the other one, they try to like kind of cheer each other on. I can tell that they're friends and everything, but as far as it working, just
Yeah.
because you're friends don't always mean that it works. I mean, you see Michael
Exactly.
and Scotty, they necessarily wasn't friends, but hey, it worked. But
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. And right now, I mean, it's like I say, a lot of trade speculation. I mean, me personally, I do like DJ, I
Yeah.
do,
Me
but
too.
I mean, maybe his fit is not with the Hawks, especially if they're talking about a rebuild or a refocus, whatever they want to do. I just don't want them to do anything stupid, because that's easy to do. And I wouldn't be going for Siakam. Marketing that price tag is crazy. I heard like 3 first-round picks, but that's because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to leave
Yeah. Yeah.
as
Yeah. Yeah.
well. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't want to leave Utah, so that's another reason why that price tag is so high. But I wouldn't make moves for guys like that. And as much as people want to trade DeAndre Hunter, I just don't believe his value is that high. So I think you probably need to go get someone that you can put in front of him and leave him on the bench to kind of preserve him because every time he starts, he gets going. The next thing you know, something happens to him. Then he'll get
Yeah.
going. Then it's like something will happen to him. It seems like if you just look at his career, it's always been the story of DeAndre Hunter's career. He'll
Yeah.
get going and then he'll get injured.
Yeah.
He'll get going again and then he'll get injured. It's like it's no way to really gain any more momentum because you're hurting something.
Yeah.
So, but
The
the value
natural
for him
want
is
want.
high. I
Oh
mean,
my
I'm sorry,
goodness. Yeah.
it's just not a lot of big value for him. So as much as you want to try to get off that contract, I mean, personally, in my heart, I just don't feel like it's going to be a lot of value. It's almost like a John Collins all over again. And as far as like trade value, and but like I said, Trey, JJ, those guys shouldn't be traded,
Oh
and
no,
the
of
Hawks
course
just
not. Of
need to,
course not.
and the Hawks just need to go get pieces that they can start trying to either win now or win later. I really don't know where the focus of the of the front office is right now. So it's really hard to pinpoint where they want to go with this. It's just so many speculations. So we just kind of gotta wait and see.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, that's with the Braves and the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me, the Hawks and the Falcons seem like they're in disarray, dysfunctional organization from top to bottom. Front office don't really know what they're doing. Yeah, yeah. Pretty much.
It's a lot
So
of
I agree
confusion
with you on
going
that.
on.
I agree with you on the DeAndre Hunter. The contract isn't that bad, but the thing is, we all know that Tony Wrestler is not going to go into luxury tax for a team that's not a playoff, a major contender. He's shown that pattern. If it's
Yeah,
somebody, if he's about to go into luxury tax, he don't deem this team a good playoff team, he's gonna cut bait and trade
man.
people for draft picks. That's what happened for Kevin Herter. That's what
Hey,
happened for John Collins, and now it's gonna happen for DeAndre Hunter. Just gonna trade him away for some picks and a lollipop, I guess. But I agree with
yeah,
you. Keep him on the bench, have him starting on the bench. In my opinion, I feel like a Yucca Kongwu, if his 3-point shooting get better as he improve, he'll be a better power forward than a
right.
center. But tonight he
Yeah.
played good. This is probably his best game of the season. 19 points,
He's
11
off the board.
11 rebounds, 3 blocks, only 1 turnover. Excellent game by Yucca Kongwu. You know, made me
Yeah.
feel a lot better about possibly if we trade Clint Capella. But
See, the only
again, no,
the
go ahead.
thing
My bad.
about it is I'm still worried about his size though. It's just that's the
Yeah,
thing that just
true.
scares me because I'm thinking about this is where I think about it from this standpoint. All right, if I'm a coach and I'm seeing a Yeko Konwu, I'm watching film. If I'm really good at my job, like a Eric Spoelstra, let me just throw him out there, and because he is a great coach. If I'm looking at what's going on and seeing how the Hawks maneuver, you always try to strategize against them and put them in their weakest position. Everyone knows about Oyeka. Okay, he's not a strong 3-point shooter right now. Okay, so and then also when it comes to boards, if you just give a good box out, I mean, sometimes his height is not going to allow him to get that extra that he would
Yeah,
need to still snag that rebound.
yeah.
And then again, even though I feel like Onyeka plays like a guy like Embiid better than Capella does, I just don't know if you guys really want to see 70 games of Onyeka Okongwu at the center because eventually, once you get film on you, I just don't know if he'll be able to sustain it. I
Yeah,
mean,
I I agree with you on that. I think when he faced against the bigger centers, he's a liability. Also, he's not a great box outer. You know what I'm saying? Like he can get offensive rebounds because of his athleticism, but securing
he's
a
effort.
defensive
He got
rebound is his
athleticism, but
problem.
he also
Yeah,
got effort.
yeah, exactly. So you can have that on effort, but you still need to have the fundamentals of boxing out. If a
Mm-hmm.
Yucca Kongwu could seriously average, 9 rebounds as a starter, then 9 to 10 rebounds. Offensively, he's much better than Clint Capella. But again, it's apples to oranges. Clint ain't really there to do nothing but play defense and rebound. His
He's
offense is
regressing.
literally a bonus, to be honest. So Yucca
I
Kongwu, you
think.
kind of expect more offense out of him. But go ahead.
No, I was just saying this man, Clint, he's regressing, man. I think he's not the
Yeah,
same guy that he was, let's say our 2021 run. Like he's regressing. You can tell I don't someone made a point about his jumping ability and I was kind of like looking at it and it does seem like he's like barely getting off the ground a little bit. And but at the same time he is getting older. Basketball years is different from just walking around chilling. Um,
yeah,
as far as like trading them, I still like CC as far as like being a center. And my whole thing is if you're going to trade him, I just feel like you have to have a succession plan because, we need a center. And I just don't think that a Yucca Konwu is starting center caliber just yet. Maybe I need to see more and, from him, but I just don't see it right now. I'm just not confident. Now, let me say that.
no,
Let me say that.
I agree, man. I think he's a power forward in the NBA. That's his natural position. I think he would thrive there. I think JJ is a small forward that can play power forward, but I think if you put him on small forwards, that's where you take advantage where he can bully him. You know what I'm saying? But and if you put bigger guys on it, he can drive right by him. You know what I'm saying? When he drove by the guys and went up with 2 hands and dunked the guy the and one, those are the type of things that you can get from Jalen Johnson, the X factor. Yeah,
Right.
I mean he.
You've seen sets where he was even like the two in certain sets.
Yeah,
So he's just JJ. He's been everywhere,
yeah,
but that
he's
he's
very
that
versatile.
kind of he's that just exactly. He's that type of versatile player. So it's just awesome to have. So that's why you can't really lose him, and it also makes you confident and feel better about at least the front office recognize that hey, this is a talent right here, and he is developing. And honestly, Jalen Johnson is everything that that we wish John Collins could have been. You
Bingo,
know,
or
so,
DeAndre Hunter or Cam
yeah.
Reddish. He's a dude that we wish we had. I'm glad that Travis actually found him before he left. He definitely was fishing. He hedged his bet by drafting DeAndre Hunter and then drafting Cam, hoping one of those guys hit, but neither one. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, DeAndre Hunter been serviceable at best, and Cam been a bust. So it's
And,
just
and
like,
remember, and remember, we got criticized for even drafting Jalen Johnson because of he bouncing from school to school. He was
we
questioning his
did.
motor, blah blah blah,
Yeah,
and all that stuff like that. So we was getting questioned about JJ, but I'm glad that Travis, didn't let that, sway him the opposite way, because I'm glad we have Jalen Johnson, and he's definitely a player that you can build around. That's a player you build around right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that Jalen Johnson has the same type of skill level as Scotty Barnes. It's just he never had a chance to win Rookie of the Year because our coach wasn't playing. His rookie year, he was tearing it up at with the
College
Skyhawks,
Park. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and they brought him up and just sit him on the end of the bench. So I think the trade off is that with Quinn is JJ actually got an opportunity to play. With Nate, he never got an opportunity because Nate was going to play the vets, and Quinn is the same way, to be honest. I mean, his just vitriol went to AJ Griffin, who can't get off the bench regardless if he's healthy, he's sick, whatever. He just don't play. I mean, to
You
be
almost
honest, they
forget
need to
that
just
he's
cut the
even on
kid
the
and let him.
team.
Huh?
You almost forget he's on the team.
I don't. I mean,
No, I
man,
mean
I
I
had a
don't either.
nickname.
I
I
don't
feel
either.
you.
But still.
I feel you, but man, I even had a nickname for him, AJ Bucket. Now he's just AJ Griffin. Now he's just Adrian Griffin. To be honest, he don't
I'm
even
talking
get to
about
play.
Junior.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, man, set him free. Tidy be talking about free Kyle Pitts. Free AJ. Y'all ain't
Yeah.
using him. You know what I'm saying? You love Bogey so
And
much, you can't get him no time
yeah,
on there. Patty Mills
yeah.
playing.
And
Who was it?
the thing that hurts AJ as well too is that Bogey is having such a good season.
Yeah,
So
true.
that's another thing that's hurting him too, which makes Quinn fall in love with Bogey even more. Because I mean, let's just be honest. Like, we've seen it so many times. Bogey is just that sniper, and
Yeah,
you just throw it to him, and he's already rising to shoot. He's perfected that. So, and it's gonna be hard for AJ to get on the court again because Bogey's having that season. He's shooting well. He has like a few streaks going as far as like hitting threes, and and it's just a lot that Bogey is doing well. But I still would like to see AJ. I still would have liked to see him, in this rotation. But at this point, you might as well package him up. If you're talking about trading, you might as well involve him in a trade if you possibly can.
yeah. I agree.
Let
I
me ask you
agree.
this:
Had to. Yeah, go ahead. Shoot.
do you package up CC and Sadiq Bey in a trade?
Depending on what I'm trying to get. Depends on what I'm trying to get. Uh, if there was some way somehow, like I personally would trade DeJounte for like if I could get Cam Johnson and Michael Finley Smith, I would do that in a heartbeat. Cam Johnson can be like I could actually put Cam Johnson at the 3, move JJ to the 2, just because how good he can ball handle. You know what I'm saying? That would be dynamic. Both of those guys are wing defenders, athletic as heck, and Cam is a knockdown shooter. I mean, JJ's shooting like almost 40%. He's shooting like 38% from 3 this year. And it probably went up to since he shot about 70 tonight, it probably went up to dang on 40 again. So yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat. And I like DeJounte, but I think that would fit the team better. I mean, what you think about that? Oh, man, and his signal dropped. We was getting into a good discussion. He must have. It sounded like he was driving. He left the game. So, well, that was A1 forever. We need a player like Ingram in the paint. Well, Ingram ain't really no defender though, Breezy. But Ingram would be a perfect like number 2. I would feel like that he would take away from JJ though. And to be honest, the reason why I want, if I would trade DeJounte for Cam Johnson and for Michael Finley Smith, A, for defense, but B, I would get DeJounte off this team so JJ could be the undisputed number 2, and he would get the second most shots on the team. That's mainly why I would do it. And I like DeJounte. But again, in my opinion, I don't think anybody outside of Trey should get more shots than DeJounte. I mean, than JJ. I just see it, man. I see it. I didn't want to get my hopes up too high. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I did with DeAndre Hunter and got let down. But, man, this kid right here got talent. He got some serious talent. So, yeah, you see that face right there? That's the face of one of the pillars of this organization. Now, the Hawks going to fight their way back to the play-in position. Who knows? Realistically, they should tank. Not tank, but yeah. Realistically, this is the only year after this year they will not have control of any of their picks. And unless they're going to be a top like 4 team or 5 team or 6 team in the East, then it's going to be real hard. You feel me? It's going to be real hard to sit there and justify any contract on this team, especially when you can't rebuild because Spurs are control your draft. After this season, they control your draft in the first round for 3 straight years. So, all right. Well, we lost Chris. I was wondering what he thought about that trade, but if nobody else is going to get in the chat, we're about to end this, man. We appreciate every last one of you guys coming through. This is the Cookout. Atlanta Hawks win 139 to 132. The X Factor, Jalen Johnson, is him. Yeah. All he needs is more reps. He got the confidence. So, yeah. All right, guys. As always, peace up. Oh, there he is. Chris, he said, technical difficulties, bro. I seen the scenario training for Cummins. Oh, Kuminga. Bay and CC. Okay. So it's going to take Sadiq. It's going to take Sadiq, Bay, and CC to get Kuminga. You know what? I'm almost like I would do that. Do we have to pay Kuminga after this? Is this the final year on his rookie deal? I think it is. Man, we got to figure out some other way to try to get Kuminga. I would love to get Kuminga on this team. If I could get Kuminga, have Kuminga, JJ, I guess a Yucca Kongwu. I guess Bruno gonna be our backup. He did pretty decent for a backup today. Played some good defense. Had 3 blocks today? Had 6 rebounds, 5 points, something like that. Yeah, it would hurt us on depth. But again, man, especially with DeAndre Hunter going out, but Sadiq Bey is shooting so bad, bro. We really trading Clint for Kuminga, to be honest. Jonathan Kuminga could definitely change his game. Kuminga is definitely a good defender. And he's a good rebounder out of the small forward, power forward position. And hasn't Kuminga had a 40-something point game before in his career? Bo Landry said Warriors and Raptors are deep in talks with Warriors and Pacers. Oh, okay. What's up, New to Cards? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, that was a great game. You know what, man? I might do that trade. If I'm looking around, if I'm just going to go all small ball, then dang it, I'm going to be super athletic with it. I'm going to have a Yucca Kong, going to have Jonathan Kuminga who could jump out the building, and he can hit a corner three. He got that ability like Siakam, like a young Siakam. I wouldn't mind that. I hate to give up CC, but unless we're going to have to pay him, I mean, that would be a very athletic team. I think about it. You got a Yucca Kongwu, Jonathan Kuminga, and then JJ. You actually got a very athletic team now. I wish I could find a way to get him without giving up CC. Yeah. Yeah, Double O and Kuminga in the front court. Yeah. I wish I could find a way to keep CC and get Kuminga. Because really I would want Clint, Kuminga, JJ, DeJounte, and Trey. That team right there, I think, can fight all the way back up to the 7th seed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a lockdown defender. I wish DeAndre Hunter would be. Like, if we had Kuminga, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had Kuminga, Clint, JJ, DeJounte. It wouldn't even matter. Because now we got legitimate 3+ defenders on the court. Bolander says, if you take Kuminga, are you willing to take Wiggins' salary? The only way we take Wiggins' salary, we trade DeJounte. So Kuminga and DeJounte for Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins and DeJounte. And I don't know. Hold up. That might be it. Restricted free agent in 2025. So we got 2 more years of control. Oh, 2 more years of control. Oh, now you're speaking my language. So we won't have to pay him yet. We got to pay JJ. So him and JJ come up at the same time. So hold up. I know that the Maple Jordan is having a bad season, but he is a great defender. Wiggins is a great defender. Oh, guys, check it out. Alert, alert. Shonda got a short. Guys, if you don't know, it's Shonda's birthday, so say happy birthday to Shonda. She's 21 years old. Please click on that link. I said, say happy birthday to Shonda. She's 21 years old today.
It's an issue if I'm 21.
Yeah, I would do. No. New to cards. To make the money work, you could do Hunter, but I don't think they're going to take that contract. Because Hunter just signed his extension, and he's hurt. Now, you would have to add DeJounte in there to make the money work. That's the only way the money will work. All right, A1 Forever said, I don't want Wiggins, but do you want DeAndre Hunter? I'm asking. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had to choose, I would rather have Wiggins at the 2 just because of the defender he is. I got Trey at the 1. I got Wiggins at the 2. I got JJ at the 3. I got Kuminga at the 4. And I got Yucca Congo at the 5. Now I got all the defenders that I need around Trae Young. Now I got all the defenders that I need around Trae Young. I got a defensive team around Trae with guys that can hit spot up threes and can get their own bucket. JJ the number 2, Kuminga number 3. And again, Wiggins ain't got to be the dude. He just got to play solid defense. Yeah, I know that new to cards. He's not a bad defender, but that's what I'm saying. It's his 6th season, just like what happened with Steph. And I hate the comparisons, to be honest. But that's when Steph really started elevating. Steph is 6'3". His defense. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Welcome
trade
to the family, shorty.
Trade DJ and CC for Kuminga and Wiggins. And do they got a backup 7-footer? Since we giving our center up, don't they got a backup center? 7-footer or like 6'11" dude? They got to throw him in too because we need a backup center. But yeah, that's what I'll do. The money will match up. That way our owner is going to want to shed salary. So basically, Wiggins' deal is for DeJounte's when they get elevated. You feel me? Oh, my bad. Me too. I think Trey and Steph play way. Yeah. They're not the same player, man. Trey played more like Isaiah Thomas than Steph Curry. He plays more like, even though I will say that he's finally playing off the ball, but it's nowhere as efficient and deadly as Steph Curry. They got Sarge, but Sarge got a big contract, don't he? Actually, we got Sarge. He was start on this team, to be honest. And the rookie they got. Give me that rookie. You getting DeJounte? Yeah, and since CP3 is gone, oh no, we're not taking that contract. Our owner is not taking on no contract, bro. I know it's expiring. But he out for the season. So our owner is too cheap to take on even half of a salary. Now taking it on might, but I think taking on his he making like 40 or 50 million. Even half of the season, he'll be making 25. He's not going into super tax. Nope. Oh my goodness, it's 1 year for $2 million? Yeah, throw Sarge in it. Yeah, y'all got to throw Sarge in it. Y'all look, y'all not getting rid of Moody anyway. All right, that's the deal right there, y'all. Somebody call up Landry Fields, DeJounte, Clint Capella. Yeah, DeJounte and Clint Capella for we'll take the contract of the Maple Jordan and Kuminga and throw in Sarge. Boom. Boom. Nah, I didn't see that. Man, if the Hawks trade DeJounte back to the Spurs, they the dumbest organization in the history of man. if they trade DeJounte back, they are the dumbest. That's not gonna happen, new to cards. It's not gonna happen. A, because Landry puts the button on that or helped it. So no, that's not gonna happen, bro. That's not gonna happen. No way they trade DeJounte back after getting 3 picks. So you telling me they gonna get DeJounte? They got the cheap. They gonna have the cheap deal and have him sign. Plus they gonna get all the Hawks picks. He said Sham said that the Spurs have interest in him. Bro, man, if the Hawks did a trade with the Spurs to get him back, give us back our picks and you can have them. How about that? Exactly, A1. Give me my picks back. No, I don't want Vassell. Give me Sochan. He's a good defender. I don't need Vassell. Vassell ain't no good defender, and he's like 6'4". I need that big 6'7", 6'8" dude who want to push up the ball like a point forward. I need him, man. I need some of those. Yeah, I know. Oh, no, they want him back because I heard Spurs fans have come on my page asking, can they get DeJounte back? Because they need him back. They need a point guard for Wemby. He will fit perfectly with Wemby. You heard the rumors about, I heard them too, man, but I'm telling you, man, Landry Fields will be what Aunt Esther used to say, a fish-eyed fool. He'll be a fish-eyed fool to do that. For real. I know Sochan can't shoot, but I'm not using him like that. I'm using him to be a defender. But Keldon Johnson, bro, I'm not getting one DeJounte for another version of him. No, man. He's shorter than DeJounte. Now, he's stronger. He's a better defender. But again, he's a worse shooter than... No. No way, bro. No way. No way. If the Hawks give away 3 first-round picks unprotected, there's one team that they would never trade him back to, and that's San Antonio Spurs. They already getting over on him. And they can't do nothing about it. If you give me my picks back, you can have DeJounte. Give my picks back, you can have DeJounte. I'll do the trade then. Outside of that, nope. Give my picks back. Give my picks back in Collins. Give my picks back in Collins. How about that? Yeah, A1 Forever. Chris said, I want Sochan for defense also. Yep. Hold up. New the card said it is Keldon plus 2 first rounds for deep. No, you trying to give me my picks back, basically. You're trying to give my picks back. Well, you're trying to give me 2 of my picks back, basically, instead of 3. So you're going to keep 1 of my picks. Because we gave you 3 unconditionals. Well, no, 2 unconditionals and a pick swap. So basically they're saying, you know what? We want to do over. Here go Keldon Johnson. We're going to give you DeJounte number 2, who ain't going to help because he the exact same as DeJounte Murray. No, man. Give me Collins. Give me Collins and my 3 picks back. Or at least my 2 unprotected. Give me Collins and my 2 unprotected back. Maybe we could talk. You give me Collins Now I don't want Keldon. Because Keldon is DeJounte Murray, just an inch shorter. We'll be right in the exact same place. No. No. But if they want DeJounte Murray back, I get them DeJounte Murray, but I want Collins. I definitely want Collins. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that trade for Kuminga now. Oh, I'm going to really make it shake. I will make it shake, bro. No, Zach Collins, man. Come on, no John Collins. Come on, Zach Collins on that on the Spurs. I don't want nothing part of Keldon Johnson. Yeah, give me my 2 first rounders back, bro. Give me my 2 first rounders. And then give me give me Collins. You got a deal. Breezy said, just checking. Well, you talking about John Collins. No, man, I don't want no John Collins. I want that snitch back. You find out everything that's going in the locker room. John Collins come back. Should be a sideline reporter. My dad said JJ all the way. That's right, Dad. That's right. Hey, little man. Go lay down with mama. Go lay down with mama. He's just smiling, and he's like, oh, you moved, Daddy. I thought you was getting up. Now he laid back down. Yeah, JJ's that dude. Look at here, man. I don't know if Landry Fields ever seen us. I'm telling you right now, if San Antonio is interested in getting DeJounte Murray back, I need my 2 first-round picks, and I need Zach Collins. I don't want Keldon Johnson. Give me Zach Collins and those 2 picks if you want DeJounte Murray back. Actually, you give me 1. I like Zach Collins as a center. I'll make a Yucca Congo the power forward. Bree said, I have a feeling Trae Young gone after next season. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, Breezy. Because if he do that trade, that would definitely help fix the team. Then I'm trading CC. I'm trading CC and, well, I can't trade CC and DeJounte. But I could trade CC and DeAndre Hunter for Kuminga. Can't get him, man. Can't get Triple J. That's the second best player on the Grizzlies. And now that John Morant done got hurt, season-ending shoulder injury, or whatever injury he had, right now, Triple J, is the face of that franchise right now. So they're not trading him. You said DeJounte gonna be here? Breezy. DeJounte ain't gonna be here. Him and Trey don't fit together, man. It was a good experiment. It just didn't work. So they got to see what they can get the most out of it. If we can get out, look, man, if I can get Zach Collins and both our picks back, we're not going to get all 3. We got to pay the price for trading those picks off and learn that lesson for not doing that ever again. But if we can get 2 of our unprotected and let them keep the swap, oh yeah, I'm good with that. I'm absolutely good with that. So if it comes a time that Trey does ask to leave, we can do a full rebuild and don't have to worry about it. I want my pick back from the year after next because that's when Cooper Flag gonna come out. The Lakers ain't got nobody to trade for, Breezy. Don't worry about that. The Lakers ain't got nobody to trade for. Hell, they ain't got nobody to trade for DeJounte Murray, let alone Trae Young. And Trae Young has to be out of here. It's gonna be like a KD deal. So they're gonna get a whole, but they'll get no less than what they gave away to get DeJounte Murray. They would get an all-star player coming back, a fringe all-star player coming back, and at least 3 first-rounders for Trae. So the Lakers ain't got that. The Lakers ain't got no picks until 2029, I think. So yeah. Exactly. Lakers ain't got nothing to trade for Zach LaVine, let alone trade for Trae. What you think, the Hawks just gonna give it to him? No. That's the best player they done had since Dominique Wilkins. Yeah, not trading Trae. Unless he asks for a trade. And it's gonna take so many teams to get in that for the Hawks to get the picks that they need. If you got a 4-team trade, it ain't worth it. Nah, you can't do that. This ain't the NFL. You can't include cash considerations, bro. Ain't no amount of cash gonna help. And if you spend that cash, that goes to the salary cap. That means they'll be beyond the super cap. They will actually lose picks. Ain't nobody doing that. So yeah. You get a rookie max contract coming over, plus trying to handle money. That's not a thing they can do, man. Like, even when they do that in the NFL, there's be like $1 million here, a $5 million there. Cash considerations. It don't never be anything significant. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like a league minimum type of thing. Yeah, 2029, yeah. They ain't got no picks, man. They stuck with that team. They spent all their draft capital trying to piece that team together last year. Now they have none. So I'm not worried about Trae going to the Lakers. Wherever you go, they're going to have a lot of picks and give us back all-star caliber player. Ain't got to be a multiple all-star, but you got to be some. It's like KD when they gave up Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson. And Mikal Bridges ain't never been to an all-star, but got all-star potential and all defensive team potential. So, yeah, that's the type of deal that Trae Young's going to demand. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, don't worry about him going to the Lakers. That ain't going to happen. They ain't got to get draft capital. I do feel like Atlanta Hawks basically became the Portland Trail Blazers by getting DeJounte Murray. That's what happened. You think even though Trae is having a good season, I think he is in the way. In the way of what? In the way of what? You think Trae is in the way of winning? Dude, if Trae wasn't playing the way he was playing, we'll be like the Pistons. We had like 3 wins. What are you talking about? You believe Trae is in the way. Okay. I respectfully disagree, Breezy. But I appreciate the comment. Philip Powski is, I don't know, man. I like his game. I like the guy out of Kansas more, though, center-wise. He's a good pick and popper. But again, Again, man, this is a weak draft, to be honest. I would rather have Jonathan Kuminga as my power forward of the future, to be honest, than anybody coming out of college. And we draft one of these centers that's coming out of the draft. Seemed like a whole bunch of backup centers in the draft this season. Good NBA players, but I don't see any stars. But I am going to start paying more attention to college basketball now and how this season been going. Reedy said, I saw something tonight that didn't look well to me. Okay. I got you. I can't see every little instance like you can. You go to the game, so you got a better eye than me. I only see what happens on the screen. I don't see their interaction on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. So you definitely see that, brother, so you can tell me what it is or what it isn't. You feel me? But I promise you, we didn't have Trae Young, we'll be just as bad as you take Trae Young off this team, man. Like if Trae Young get an injury, Trae Young basically turn into DeAndre Hunter and get hurt and is out for an unspecified time. This team ain't winning, man. It's not. DeJounte, you can't build around DeJounte. The only reason San Antonio wanted DeJounte back because they got a future franchise player and don't have a point guard. You know? So they missed they missed DeJounte enough. They willing to trade those 2 first-round picks back. And to be honest, if they're offering that and Zach Collins, I do it. I do it. Raps are hanging on against the Clips. Who is better, Polte or Zubac? I think Big P is better offensively, but Zubac is better defensively. So for my and rebounding. So for my taste, I would get Big Zubac personally. And the Clippers been real good after that first 5-game losing streak. They've been really good. One of the hottest teams in the NBA. I think they done kind of stumbled these past few games, but they've been pretty good, man. They just lost to the Lakers. Yeah, the Raptors had to play a back-to-back in LA. I love the passion of that coach. I wish Coach Quinn would do that and speak up for his players. That was crazy. He was like, man, if we were supposed to lose, then let me know. We wouldn't even play the game. 23 fouls in the fourth quarter is crazy. To only 2. That's actually ridiculous. For somebody to be basically bailed out by the refs 23 times. And then for the opposition to only get 2 fouls in the fourth quarter, that's outrageous. I wonder what the free throw differential is in that game. Because, yeah, he probably got a big fine, but he also got his point across. I wish that Coach Quinn would do that once in a while. Yeah, that free throw discrepancy was ridiculous, man. Yeah. That's when you get people that always saying that stuff is this and that and rigged. When you see stuff like that, man, that's how it's hard for you to refute things when you see something so blatant like that, man. Like it's actually pretty stupid. It's actually really, really, really stupid, to be honest. There's no way on the history of Earth that someone could foul 23 times and then on the opposite side not draw any fouls but 2 in an entire quarter. It's probably impossible. Breezy, you saying John Collins playing better? Let's go back and look. Because what I saw, he was playing worse. But nah, maybe he having a good game this game. I'm going to go to the stats. I'm going to entertain it. I'm actually going to entertain it. Because Utah is beating Denver right now. That's why you're saying that? Let's go to the stats, man. Let's go to the stats. We ain't going to dilly-dally or... okay, so John Collins finally having a good game. All right, let's go to his season stats. Still only got 4 points, but he got 15 points. That's a good game. All right, so John Collins, he playing much better. John Collins averaging 14 points and 7 rebounds this season. He always had a high field goal percentage. Let's see. All right, so his three-point shooting came up this season. He back up to around 37 where he used to be. Well, that's because now he having a good game but yeah, overall this season, he's still just 14-7. That's why we got rid of him. Oh, also he was a snitch. So yeah, breaking a locker room sanctum. Yeah, that's a bad thing too. But yeah, John Collins ain't got better. It just looked different. Only thing I'll say is he's finally shooting three-pointers better, and that's because his hand is fully healed. Now he can hit it at a 37% clip again. But yeah, still 7 rebounds. He's not a 20-10 guy. And he was playing horrible, and once they put him on the trading block, he started playing better. So we've seen this before with John Collins. And playing better is relative to what you want to look at. Because he was playing horrible at the beginning of the season. He was like 12-6 on rebounds earlier when I first heard that he was on the trading block. So that's why I looked. And to be put on the trading block when all you had to do is give up a random player and a second-round pick, you basically got him for free. You said better, but not much better. It ain't even better, bro. I guess, yeah, 2 points better, yeah. So that's a little bit better. You're right. A little bit better. But again, when you basically got John Collins for free, and the first hint of free agency or trading, and John Collins is the first person put on the trading block, you got him for free. Why would you want to be trading him? You had Jokic is having problems with him. Okay, Jokic is having a bad night tonight. Well, that happens. That happens. I'm not going to sit here and say John Collins having a great game against Jokic. It looked like the whole team is struggling, to be honest. Looked like it's one of them nights that Denver thought they was going to beat Utah just because it was Utah. I mean, Utah better than the Hawks. Don't get me wrong. They better than the Hawks. They're 18-20. But yeah, this looked like a game where Denver just thought that they could roll the ball out. And Utah jumped out on them. Look at Utah, man. Look at that, 35-35. Looked like the Nuggets just came out flat. I don't even know if they're on the back-to-back or not, but really, I mean, the matchup is Aaron Gordon against John Collins. And normally Aaron Gordon, runs over John Collins. So that's what's surprising about me. You said Jokic is having a hard time. I just went to the stats to see what it had since you said that he was having a hard time. Jokic is 6 for 6, 17.6 rebounds and 6 assists. Come on, Breezy. I understand you like John Collins, but no, man, stop. I would have been like, okay, he playing against Aaron Gordon. Look at Aaron Gordon's stats, but you saying he playing against Jokic. If he playing against Jokic, he ain't doing nothing. Jokic is killing him. The Jazz have won 5 out of 6. Okay, so they hot. They about to win 6 out of 7. Okay, cool. Hey, I need the Hawks to get on a run like that. Congratulations to him. But yeah, John Collins always started playing well when his name get put on the train block. So, I mean, that's like a regular occurrence. But again, if you saying that John Collins was checking Jokic is 6 for 6. He ain't missed a shot. He got 17 points and 6 rebounds and 6 assists. About to get a triple-double. Now, they losing, but that's more of a team thing because Aaron Gordon ain't doing that. Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter, cardio, Caldwell Pope, cardio. So, yeah. You got Aaron Gordon, who's probably the third option on his team. Ain't doing too well. Just look like a bad shooting night by these guys. Look like only Jamal, and even Jamal Murray got 11 points. But he's 3 for 10, 1 for 5. So it doesn't look like a horrible shooting night. Look like a horrible shooting night by them. And then the Jazz, conversely, look like an awesome shooting night by them. But like Marketing getting to the free throw line a lot. Because he only made 2 baskets. Well, 3, excuse me. 2 field goals. One of them a 3. Sexton hooping. Chris Dunn. Yeah, so it looked like they just having a great shooting night. Look at Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, Jokic, that's what I'm saying, man. He got 3 turnovers. The team is struggling, exactly. Jokic ain't struggling. It's kind of like how you said about Trey. Trey having a great season. You know what I'm saying? But they got a complete team, bro. We got a hurt team with 2 point guards on the same team. They don't mesh. I'm just glad we found out how good is JJ. That's been a bright spot of the entire season, to be honest. Was it Jordan Clarkson rumored to be leaving? Yeah. Especially how they started off. They like John Collins, then Jordan Clarkson was put on the rumor mill in that order. So yeah, I mean, yeah, man, I'm not worried about the Nuggets, bro. When the playoffs come, they're gonna be all right. The Timberwolves got to prove that they can win in the playoffs. Everything's fine and cute right now, but I don't trust Big Cat in the playoffs. The 2 times they done made it, he done came up small. So Ant-Man hooped, but Big Cat disappeared. And you need a 1-2 punch in the playoffs. You need it. Only time I seen anyone advance to the conference finals with only a one-man game is Trey and Luka. That's it. Everybody else has had at least another, a Batman and a Robin situation. So, matter of fact, Jalen Brunson's better than anybody that Trey done played with outside of JJ. Those are facts. So, talent-wise, yeah, hopefully Jalen Johnson will be an all-star talent. We already know that Jalen Brunson, he made the all-star team last year. So, yeah, again. I think we overvalue our talent. When you look around the league, it's a lot more teams with better roster than the Hawks. We just can't see that because we fall in love with our own players. You know what I'm saying? We as Hawks fans, we do overvalue our players. I know I do it. Do you think that Ant-Man can drag them to the conference final? He's good enough. But the thing is that again, he needs another player to step up. If Big Cat is stepping out, taking threes, and missing, and not getting back on defense, it's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same thing with Trae Young, but a big man. You know, you can't get down there if they run past. It can't react fast enough. So, but yeah, guys, that's about it. We talking about other teams beside the Hawks. So I'm about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Peace up, A-Town down. We holler at y'all. Deuces. Now I do agree with that. We can find some talent overseas. But yeah, again. At this moment, if the Spurs want DeJounte Murray, give me Zach Collins and my 2 picks back. You can have the pick swap. Keep that. But I want my 2 unconditionals back. And you got it. Here goes DeJounte. You want him back with so you'll have a point guard that can properly feed and go a different direction. But I see Keldon Johnson don't even want to pass it to Wemby. I watched the game, man. Keldon Johnson do not defer to anyone. He looking like, man, you're a rookie. I'm the man. So I think that's why they want to get rid of him. But yeah, I'm up out of here, man. Peace up. A-Town down. Deuces. Hawks get the win. Excellent work. Whoops.